Hey guys, this is Alex. Today I wanted to take a look at a lesser known SNES racing game that, according to me at least, definitely deserves more attention. I'm talking of course about Rock and Roll Racing. So let's take a look at one of my favorite SNES titles. So this game was released in 1993, developed by Silicon and Synapse, and published by Interplay. Now, what's funny is that Silicon and Synapse is actually what became none other than Blizzard Entertainment. I'm not kidding. So we're looking at one of the first games those guys ever made. So this is a top-down racing game reminiscent of games like RC Pro-Am on the NES. But Rock and Roll Racing is even more focused on car combat, and if the title didn't make it obvious enough, this game has a legit metal soundtrack that I'll cover later. So at the start of the game you can choose between 6 different characters coming from different planets. Your choice has an importance because each one has different abilities, like better cornering, jumping, accelerating, or top speed. I like how different and weird they are. I settle for Katarina Leon's just because I never choose her, and I consider cornering quite important in this game. Next you have to choose your starting car. Now the one on the left is just a tease, it's too expensive, so you really only choose between the other two. And then here is the main menu that you'll go back after each race, and this is where you'll upgrade your car, buy a new one, or advance to the next race.
The stage is set, the green flag drops!
So you control the car either by using the D-pad or by using the L and R buttons. The B button is to accelerate, and the X, Y, and A buttons use your different items. Every race has 4 laps, and you have to end in at least the 3rd position to make some money and earn some points. The first place gives you $10,000 and 400 points.
The weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
And points are as important as money because you need to reach this threshold here to advance to the next planet and progress through the game. You have a limited number of races in a season to do to make enough points before it resets, and then you have to try it again. Like I said, you can upgrade your car using the money earned, and I always like to upgrade the ammunition capacity so I can destroy my opponents. There's also armor upgrades, tire upgrades, and so on. You will have access to 5 different vehicles throughout the game, and they all have unique abilities and weapons like missiles, mines, and homing balls.
About to blow.
Now every planet has this unique boss-like opponent, but to be honest, it's not like he's much better than the others. He has access to the best vehicle, but that doesn't make him particularly hard to defeat.
Light them up. Rip was lost out there.
The tracks on the first planets are easy to memorize, but near the end, especially on the last frozen planet, man, I had a hard time memorizing those. I always bump the sides and hit the traps, but I can still appreciate the increase in challenge. Now, there's a commentator in this game, and he's really funny. He always comments everything that happens in the game.
Rip jams into first. Cat powers up. Cat is dominating the race. Rip was lost out there. Last lap. Ouch.
As for the music, Well, it's crazy to me how the SNES is impressive when it comes to music, and this game is a great example. The soundtrack is made of classics like Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood, Paranoid by Black Sabbath, or Born to be Wild by Steppenwolf.
Let the carnage begin! Grinder is about to blow! Grinder fades into... Let the carnage begin! Grinder is about to blow! Cat lights him up! Shred is dominating the race!
Now the graphics are also quite nice with very little Mode 7, but it's still colorful, and the car sprites are well animated. The levels are also varied with sand levels, alien levels, snow levels, and so on and so on. So there isn't much more to say about this game, but I always come back to it for a short playthrough. The game takes around 2 to 3 hours to complete, and it's not really all that hard. I might try the Warrior difficulty next to have some challenge. Now towards the end it might be a little repetitive, to be honest, but it's still a solid SNES game that I highly recommend. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe for more. Take care, see you next time.